So I decided to go with this. That should work. That should work. Alright, so the last real life video I had made, I think that's what I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this real life video. The last real life video I made was the worst day of my life, where I got into a car crash, lost my car, lost my job, and then I lost where I was living. That was the lowest low I had ever hit in my life. Next, we're gonna fast forward to I'm late, so it would be for 4 weeks ago, maybe a month. I had got poison ivy and it kept spreading. It was spreading all over my body. It was very fucking annoying. Transmission in my car went out, but that was my fault, low key, because I didn't pay attention to the transmission fluid. I'm not gonna lie, I'm 22, still kind of young. I didn't even know that was a thing I needed to pay attention to, but now I know, and I'll do better next time. That's all I can take away from that. Transmission, yeah. So yeah, poison ivy spreading, and the transmission, and my mental health is debatably in a worse spot than it was before. But that video that I made, that was worst day of my life, is still the worst day of my life. This is just second. This would be like the worst week, because this didn't all happen in a day. It was like over a week. And I felt called to make a video about it. I also felt called not to, though, because this channel is for me, my life, and my gaming. I might make it separate one day. I might just make a life channel one day, because motherfuckers be weird. Like, I'll be on the game, somebody will go to my YouTube and shit, and then they'll start playing this, and then they'll make fun of me. But to be honest with you, if you don't got haters, you're not doing your shit right. Any artist that you like needs their haters. If they don't got haters, they not doing their shit right. They not authentically expressing themselves. If niggas don't like you, bro, if they don't like who you are, then that's an issue. Because that means you're not being real. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you at work and you gotta wear that, hello, how are you? That mask, I get it. That's different. But anything like outside of that, because that's customer service, you feel me? But like anything outside of that, bro, if you're not authentically expressing yourself, you're the fake bitch. But anyway, my mental health is mainly struggling for some shit that it involves like two people, but it's like I don't wanna talk about that shit on here, because that's like personal shit. You know what I'm saying? And I can't really talk about that shit on here, but what I can do is try to give knowledge that I've learned on like how to navigate through the shit that like I've been dealing with. One of the first things I've learned is my hand keeps twitching, bro. That's another thing. Ever since yesterday, my pinky been just randomly spazzing, and it's been real tingly. If it does it tomorrow, even though I don't like the doctor, I might have to go to the doctor. But I really think it's because I've been stressed out and just in here so much, fighting in here, when I need to hit some of these right here. Not even just deep breaths, bro, just meditation, clear the mind. It'll reset me, and my hand is already feeling better. But yeah, back to what I was about to say. One of the first things I learned to deal with, we're gonna call it, when you are in a situation where you feel trapped and you feel like you the only one who want what you want. Newsflash, you are the only one that wants what you want. if you are a yes man and you are saying yes to everything, bro, you're gonna end up living in other people's realities. And then before you know it, you're 40 years old talking about some, where did the time go? Let me make sure this shit is recording, okay? Let me see. Hold on, is it getting the chair? Yeah, it's decent. So if my hand's right, yeah, I should be straight. You gonna be talking about something? Oh, where did the time go? He said. But it's hard to have the bravery and the courage to live your life how you want to live your life. It's hard. But that's another reason why, if you look at these music artists, if you're wondering why I keep mentioning music, it's because I love music and I'm an artist myself. I just can't afford to be on Spotify right now, but I'm about to start dropping shit on SoundCloud again. And eventually, pretty soon, I will be able to afford being on Spotify, I promise. But, what was I about to say? Oh, if you look at, that's why all these artists, that's why they talk their shit. That's why they talk their shit. They talk their shit. You feel me? Everybody talks shit different. For example, Tyler, the Creator, right? He gonna say something. To some people, it might be outrageous. To me, it's hilarious. Maybe it's both for you. He gonna say some shit like, I've been kissing white boys since 2004. Like, you feel me? Like, and that's real for him because he's bisexual and he's been doing that shit. He's talking his shit. He's talking his experience. He don't give a fuck what you think. And that's kind of my whole thing that I've been learning here in my existence right now is how to not give a fuck. Cause where I came up, growing from where I grew up from, I always had to give a fuck. Always had to give. If I didn't give a fuck, I was getting beat bad. You feel me? Like, and another example. Let's do a more popular mainstream. Let's do Drake, right? Everybody know Drake, even though he just got demolished by Kendrick Lamar. Hey, you're a Drake fan, I'm sorry. That's a fucking fact. You can't get mad at me for saying facts. Drake is still a great hit maker, I ain't gonna lie to you. Baby girl, let me see you do a dance, let me see you twirl. That shit goes hard, okay? But is that your bestie? I might as well be all like, that shit goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. But, at the same time though, he gonna be talking his shit about fucking supermodel after supermodel, how he's spending so much in the club and blah blah blah, versus to somebody who's like a blue collar dad that works as an HVAC. He's like, oh, that's not a real man. A real man is taking care of his kids, working as a Democratic Republican, coming home after a hard day of 80-hour labor, and then going right back in the morning. Like, so for him, that's a shitty existence. But at the same time, if you Drake, you gotta, and that's how you want to live. That's how you want to live, and that's what drives you. You gotta do that shit, bro. Because everybody on this planet has a role to play, and you're only gonna be miserable when you're not chasing what's in here. I promise you, you're only gonna be miserable when you're not chasing what's in here. That's the realest shit I can tell you. And don't get me wrong, it's gonna be miserable when you chasing the shit that's in here too. But I promise you, you can either suffer, you can, here, let me move the chair for you. You can suffer. You can choose how you want to suffer though. That's the beauty of this shit. So you can suffer at an Amazon factory. I'm off on not that, because they're gonna copyright my shit and sue the fuck out of me. So what I meant to say was a Blamazon factory, and then you could suffer there for that 24 an hour, taping the boxes, doing all that. You feel me? I'm about to go to work in 2 hours, so I know, bro, you can suffer. I've worked at a factory before, so I know you can suffer. You feel me? Or you can suffer in the studio. You can suffer right here. You can suffer like this. You can suffer like this. You can suffer like these. You can suffer, you feel me? Like, this shit is in your control, but the hardest thing to do is to put the shit in your hands, to accept that it's in your control. You know what I'm saying? Like, because look at it like this. if we in the Army and some shit happens and we getting shot at and everybody in the Jeep, the whole squad is in the Army Jeep, right? We're driving through an unknown area, but all we know is it's dangerous and we can't turn around because we got the fucking terrorists behind us. And if we do, we outnumbered. They gon' gun our shit down. But we're faster than them, so we can get away. But we gotta drive through this area that's unknown. You feel me? So it's like, if you the driver, all that pressure is what a lot of people are scared of. All that pressure is on you now, cause you had to get us out of this situation. Yeah, the boys behind you gonna help. They might bust back at the terrorists. You know what I'm saying? They might help you out, but at the end of the day, if you get shot and you the driver, buddy, it's over with. They're gonna be on us like that, like white on rice. And a lot of people, including myself at one point, are okay with being passengers in the Jeep. You feel me? Or being in the back seat, not even doing anything. Maybe you're not even busting back. You're just sitting there like, oh my God, we're gonna die. You feel me? So am I still recording? Yeah, I'm still recording. So what I'm trying to say is, take the wheel. Take the wheel. They say Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, help me steer properly is what you should be saying if you are like that. If that's what you get down with. Or universe, help me steer this wheel. If you get down with that. I'm trying to think of what else I need to say. I'm gonna take a breather though. And I just did burpees. I got pretty energetic for you guys, and it's also hot in this house. So yeah, let me take a pause for a second. All right, actually, guys, we're at 12 minutes, and I did talk about most of the things I want to talk about, and I want to have more content for you guys later on. So that's it for right now. Let me take a seat. That's it, you know. I got this glow going on. My shit glowing. But I'm also pretty white, so well, I'm mixed. Just in case you're new and you're watching this video, I don't want you to think I'm just white. I'm mixed. My dad's black, my mom's white. But thanks for tuning in. If you felt me, you were feeling anything I was saying, drop a like and let me know what you felt in the comments. Let me know what was real to you. Let me know if you have a topic that I should talk about next time. Let me know anything that's on your mind. I'm super curious, and I really want to engage with you guys in my community. So, with that being said, peace out. I'm about to chill, meditate, and maybe play the game. Right now, I got shitty-ass Rainbow Six Siege up on the screen, but and then go to work, man, and grind for these ungrateful motherfuckers. I mean, what? No. But anyway, if you guys liked it, drop a like, subscribe, and yeah, let me know.